Hey, it's Leia Monica. Hey, babe, guess what? I'm traveling again. My newfound love. Next to you, of course. Babe, do you like that? Just thought about it. Thought it was more endearing than saying your name. Or close like that. I stayed in Manila for a few days. I was actually traveling with a friend, but we're not friends anymore. Very eye opening, really. Some friendships are just like that. They're good for a season, a chapter in your life, and then you move on. It's October, so you know what that means. Birth month! It was just a layover, actually. I went back to beautiful Vietnam. From then on, I vowed to spend my birthday traveling. Adventure waits, Miss Wonderlust. I got a little bougie this trip. The food, oh my god. It was also my first time partying in the clubs of Makati. Insane. We went back to Dr. Wine for a second time because the vibes was just giving, as the Gen Z would say. And we made a friend here who showed us around other famous clubs in the metro. XYLO, Bank Bar. Interestingly, Bank Bar looks like a regular convenience store outside, but inside, it's a party. Great music, great drinks, but it gets crowded easy. And the last destination will always be Secret Door because it's the after party place where you could stay till 8 p.m. I like to romanticize my life. Visiting big cities like this, I'm hoping that maybe someday I could manifest going to fancy restaurants wouldn't be a big deal, and I could order anything I want on the menu. I could just travel anywhere I want, whenever I want. Money wouldn't be an issue, and I could just tour around different continents in the world. I'm a big foodie, so it's more of a food tour than anything else. It's nice to get a taste of the big city life from time to time, but I love the provincial life. It's home. I think one of the best places to meet new people are at bars and hostels. Meet travelers from all over the world and who are open to meet new people. I got in contact with some old friends who introduced me to their friends, and I also made some new friends. Networking, that's how it is, and I love it. I consider myself an ambivert, but more so introverted by nature, but with a little help from liquid courage, I enjoy this interactions, conversations so much that I crave for it from time to time. Babe, let's hang out soon. So my flight to Hanoi actually got delayed. We stayed there for like an hour without AC, and then eventually we got into a bus again back to the airport building. So I was actually still in Naiya by midnight, and I thought I would be celebrating my birthday like up in the sky in the plane going to Vietnam, but I think the universe had other plans. That would have been a first for me though, like meeting my birthday by midnight up in the sky. Oh, babe, I think I forgot to tell you something. Notice the difference in my photos? I broke my phone. I broke my iPhone, and then I just got it back on the day of my flight to Manila. Like, what are the odds? They told me that they couldn't give it back to me in time, but oh my god, how the universe works. I got it back on the day of my flight. Amazing. It blows my mind. At the same time, it's very comforting knowing that, someone out there is looking out for you, or the universe has your back, whichever you prefer. This was my first time celebrating my birthday outside the Philippines, so I wanted to make it as memorable as possible. I did whatever I can to make it extra special. So I told the cabin crew that it was my birthday and I asked nicely if I could take a photo in the cockpit. And they kindly agreed. So nice of them. So they asked the captain if it was alright with him after he was like checking the plane, and he said it was fine. And coincidentally, his last name is my middle name, and we were like asking each other, oh my god, are we related? What are the odds of that ever happening on my birthday? Being back in Hanoi is such a warm feeling. It's like seeing an old friend. I just immediately gravitate towards the fruits in the streets of Hanoi. I love fruit. Did you know? Oranges in Vietnam aren't orange, they're green. We call them dalandan in the Philippines. I noticed that most of them who sell fruit are women and they have them displayed on their bike. I was walking around familiar streets because I was there the last week of March, I think, till the first week of April, and it was amazing. That time I was just in awe being in another country for the first time. Vietnam actually has 4 seasons, and I was there for spring, and on my second visit it was autumn. I'm so happy. My friend surprised me with a gift and a small cake and this beautiful bouquet and my favorite colors, blue and orange. She also took me out to dinner. She's very generous. We had an early dinner because we were already scheduled to take a bus to Giang that evening. I highly recommend this place, by the way. Just look for Cherry and tell her I said hi. Authentic Vietnamese food. I love it so much. I could definitely live there. I tried to eat different dishes as much as I can, but there's just so much to try. One of my favorites is the seafood green mango salad. I like all of them, to be honest. It's not fair to just pick one. Cherry even taught us how to eat one of the dishes.
It's made from rice, so you can eat it.
Uh-huh.
Take one rice flavor and one lettuce here, and then you put anything inside the lettuce and throw it like and then some vegetable here. We have mint, some mint, yes, and mazaram, this one, mazaram, and
Coriander. Okay.
coriander, this one coriander.
The violet
Coriander
one.
here, yes.
Oh, okay, that one.
And some bean sprout.
Bean sprouts.
Yes. And one slice. And this means pork. You take small pieces. You only have 2, so take small pieces.
Okay.
And then roll it.
Roll it.
Look like this one.
Uh-huh.
And enjoy it.
Enjoy. You can have that one.
It's for you. For the birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fast forward enjoying our meal. Little did I know, the staff had something prepared for me, which really took me by surprise, and I'm truly grateful. Just the sweetest.
Happy birthday!
Aww.
Happy birthday to you!
Thank you. Oh my god, so cute.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Smokey for you. Yeah?
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yay! Happy birthday, Ben!
Oh, you're gonna make me cry again.
No crying. Yay! Happy birthday, Ben! Thank you so much. Thank you.
Here's a basket for you.
We took a sleeper bus from Hanoi to Giang, which took about like 5 to 6 hours, and another bus when we arrived at Giang to get to our accommodation for the night. We booked with Jasmine Hostel for the Giang loop, and I would recommend them. They're very nice, friendly, and accommodating. I enjoyed my entire experience with them. Finally, our first official day of the Giang loop. So we got our helmets and they gave us a map of all the stops we were going and a briefing to all the rules and regulations. And soon enough, we were assigned to our groups. And we were also assigned to our easy riders. So if you're not confident with your motorcycle skills, don't worry. You get a driver to help you out.
No one missing your group and the easy rider. Group 2 including for Evan, Đoàn Quản Bạ, Monica,
Here.
Yên Long Tài.
Đây.
Thank you. Let's go.
Soon enough, we were off to start our adventure, and it was a tour unlike any other. I don't want to spoil you about everything that happens during the tour, but I am spoiling you. So, spoiler alert. So, our first stop was a little convenience store in case anyone was hungry or needed to pee. Then, this was the spot for them, all sorts of goodies. It also had a really beautiful view of the mountains. Then we made another stop after that for people who wanted to pee. We ate some food, seeing the view, the windy roads we're gonna pass through. I like seeing in person Vietnam's flora and fauna. I even saw a little critter saying hi to me one time. It was a cute brown lizard. We're different and the same in many ways. They also had makahiya there. Makahiya means shy. So when you touch the leaves, it closes up. That's how it got its name, basically. I love the view, but I love my drink more. I was so tired. I was so sleep deprived. I really needed to wake myself up. Not sponsored, just needed an energy boost. Did I mention I love fruit? They're easy to find, so I'm happy. We cross paths with different vehicles like buses and trucks, and the road is an adventure in itself. One of the loop's famous landmarks are cone-shaped hills called boobies.
To be fair, there's loads of boobies.
Yeah, there are. Boobies. What a view. It was lunchtime after that, and that's when I really got to bond with my group mates and we got to know each other better.
Awesome.
Sao đâu mà con này nhỏ.
So, after lunch, nobody prepared me for what was coming. Nobody told me we had to hike a long ass trail, incline, to get to a cave. Okay, I thought I was fit. Like, I went to the gym, I did some cardio, but my lungs were not prepared for this. Nor was it good for my knee. Babe, you know I have a knee injury. And damn, this was not good for me, but I didn't want to be the only one who didn't do it. I was always the tail of the group, but nonetheless, I did it. I did it for me, and that's what matters. I felt very special though. The tour guide was always looking out for me in case I needed medical emergency assistance. So, in case you ever decide doing the loop, make sure to bring your water and stay hydrated. There is a language barrier, true, but you can work it out with Google Translate, just word by word. I taught my Easy Rider the word careful, so every time along the road I feel a bit worried, I just tell him careful, careful. Then he gets me already. I also taught him Tagalog words like tara. Tara means let's go. And in Vietnamese, he says ditoy. So whenever we need to leave, he would say ditoy, tara. I would say ditoy and he would say tara. I also taught him salamat, which is thank you. And in Vietnamese, he says come on. I would say come on. You would say salamat. The views are just amazing, and I just feel so blessed because not a lot of people could just travel to Vietnam and see all of this and do the Ha Giang loop, I feel like these are the kind of things I tell my grandkids about when I'm really old. All of my beautiful adventures. Babe, it's just really different just talking about this versus being there, actually experiencing it. It's another level. It's a you had to be there sort of thing. I really wish I started traveling when I was a lot younger, but I'm glad I'm traveling now. On average, travelers I meet are usually around 22 to 24, but I've met a few who are as young as 19. Crazy. I'm so jealous. By evening, we checked into our homestay and we showered and then had a little fun during dinner time. I was not expecting that I'd be performing a little TikTok dance. I volunteered because I felt a bit spontaneous and fun, so I just made the most out of the whole experience. My friend Dominic told me about the rice wine experience too. Babe, do you know that Ting Ting Tong dance challenge? Well, did you know that it's Vietnamese? Because I didn't until I was there, and it was surreal that I got to dance it with a Vietnamese in Vietnam. On our second day, I was so sad because I left my power bank charging outside and I didn't get it back. We had breakfast at our homestay before we left. Babe, you wouldn't believe what happened on the second day, and even on the other days in Vietnam. There's so much I need to tell you, but I have to stop here. Let's talk another time. Soon. Very soon. I got to try their street food. I also saw their national flagpole. And you got to see the border to China. Oh my god. I even tried pomegranate for the first time. I tried to conquer my fear of falling, and I got to try some more Vietnamese food. See, there's loads I have to tell, so don't forget. I want to tell you everything. Maybe I could convince you to try the Hajang loop yourself. And if you learned something, or it made you happy, then I've done my job. Take care always, babe.